So we want to talk next about how anxiety and depression can look different in older patients. Again, this is an important issue because uh, it's easy to miss it. It's easy to miss depression. It's easy to miss anxiety. It's easy. It's a little different in some ways. So, what are some of the ways? Well, I think the overall issue is it's difficult at times to detect depression and anxiety. And one reason is older people are more likely to underreport. I'm going to talk first about depression and then come back to anxiety. Older people are likely to underreport. And what will they talk about? They'll talk about somatic complaints. They'll talk about physical disabilities. And it takes time to work with them to get to an understanding of what their emotional concerns are. Other things that make it presentations of younger people of older people with depression and a difference when working with younger people, polypharmacy. They're likely to be taking multiple drugs, and those drugs may be affecting mood in one way or another. Age-related cognitive decline is another issue. They may have cognitive problems, but they may also have depression, or they may have depression and complain about cognitive decline.
Right. They may have depression that looks like cognitive decline.
Right. We did some early studies that showed that people who complained about memory loss often were depressed, but had minimal changes in cognition.
Right. A person who can describe their memory problems to you does not actually have a memory problem.
Yeah.
And those are the people who, in fact, were having mood problems. And they again, because they were worried about aging and worried about their cognitive abilities, causing depression.
Mm-hmm. And one of the things about depression is that it's a recurrent problem. It's often been established earlier in life, but the history is important. Judy's going to talk about that in a little bit. But current life issues often are a trigger, and
what are you looking for?
I'm looking for my book. I was going to present a case. Yeah, here it is. I'll get this one. I wanted to just present a case very briefly, and it is one that shows the overlap of physical problems, illness, and depression, and some of the challenges in treatment.